The Stollery Children's Hospital Foundation supports many incredible programs for patients and their families. One of the most unique is the Awasisak Indigenous Health Program. They provide wraparound support for Indigenous children and their families from backyards across Alberta. So, Mike, what exactly is the Awasisak program?
Well, we're a very specific pediatric Indigenous health program. We're there to address the needs of our patients and our communities at large, very specific asks. We are entirely Indigenous-based program, and so we have our Indigenous pediatric social workers, our RN case managers, our child and family engagement coordinators, our cultural advisor. We have a very unique role there. Of course, our admin, who's amazing, and our research and evaluation advisor as well.
Meredith, tell us a little bit about some of the work that you do.
I would say the majority of my role is prioritizing the needs of families who have a pediatric patient who's admitted, typically from rural and remote areas in Alberta. So I kind of support with all the social needs that would arise with a surprise admission, or a long-term admission, or a recent health diagnosis. So the role is vast.
I'm here with Marissa, whose son, Riel, who's almost a year old, had some complications immediately after birth and was taken to the Stollery, and then the Awasisak Indigenous Health Program really helped hold your hand through all of that. So Marissa, tell us a little bit about your son and his medical journey.
He was born with a lung condition that he needs oxygen 24/7.
Medical procedures can be so complicated, and it can be so overwhelming to try to figure out exactly what is happening with your little one. Did the Awasisak program help you to understand exactly what was going on with your son when he was going in for surgeries and procedures?
They help with appointments and arranging a place to stay and meals, and they made me feel safe.
One of the things that we hear the most is safety is the primary concern for any Indigenous community, any Indigenous family. And so that's a unique benefit of our roles, and specifically like our engagement coordinators. It's a very critical role of the program because it came specifically from the community engagements that the program has done.
I think that there is like a lot of distrust between Indigenous patients at times and major healthcare systems, and then like coming to like a major city where like there can be dangers, right? And it can be challenging to know who to trust, and it's scary and overwhelming, but just like having those relationships, it really does make a difference, I think, for the families that we serve in terms of being comfortable and feeling safe in their time in Edmonton.
It means a lot to me because they make me feel like I'm not alone.
We're meeting with them, we're engaging, we're advocating for them, we're providing supports. They know that we're there, they know where we are, so they can come see us anytime.
Sounds like it would be incredibly fulfilling to do this really important work.
Just hearing the staff share their experiences, share why they enjoy coming to work each day, right? Why it's not a typical Monday, right? Or waiting for the Friday, right? They're happy to be there, they want to be here, right? Also hearing from our patients and our families is incredibly rewarding. Just seeing that we are making that impact because they feel safe. They'll come in, they'll just show up essentially, right? And so there's no point, and we're okay, we love that. We are almost entirely funded by the Stollery Foundation, and which is tremendous. And so I think when you're supporting the Stollery Foundation, that typically won't fund operations, but they fund excellence, right? And that's what the Stollery is known for. And so I think when you're supporting the Stollery Foundation, you essentially are supporting a program like ours as well. And just realizing that you are supporting a one-of-a-kind, and the responsibility behind that, the accountability, and the hope that we can be the first but shouldn't be the only. And so there's a multitude of things, but I think you know, every day I'm incredibly grateful. It's humbling, and it's the highest honor for myself to support something like this.